living on a campus, it's loud all the time.
Let's talk about all the other things you need in your next place.
Oh.
It hits pretty much everything else on her wish list.
It doesn't scream Madeline.
So have I finally hit on the right character that's Madeline?
I'll have to think about it. I am a small city girl who moved to the big city. I'm a lot of fun. I don't think I could say that about myself. I really enjoy the city life and everything it has to offer.
Madeline is a young professional whose housing has always been included in her job at a downtown university.
I have the best commute. It's out the door, down a hallway, down some stairs, and I'm right at my desk at work. Being on a campus, it's loud all the time. When you have to work the next morning, it's not so convenient to have neighbors that are up until the wee hours of the morning.
At almost 30, she's ready to give up student life for a peaceful place of her own.
I want to be able to walk to my local coffee shop where the barista knows my name, and I really just want the city at my doorstep. One thing I will not compromise on is a bathtub as well as laundry. Well, that's two things.
Living in a space that's big as this has given her a few delusions of grandeur.
I'll have my work cut out for me, getting this first-time renter's head out of the clouds and her feet firmly planted in her next place. Hi, Madeline?
Yes, I'm Madeline, and this is Demos.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Come on into my apartment.
Okay, so slightly institutional.
It screams residence for sure.
I'm having some flashbacks. Can I see your bedroom?
Absolutely.
Not only do you have cinder block walls, but a sprinkler system above the bed.
As you can see, it's a really uninspired space, and I don't really think that fits my personality.
Right.
I need a bedroom that I feel like I can just relax in, and this isn't one.
All right, girl, let's sit down and talk about all the other things you need in your next place.
All right.
So it sounds like you're ready for your first big girl apartment.
Absolutely.
Tell me how your search has been going so far.
I've gone to visit a few, but I just don't get that aha moment. I'm really looking for a neighborhood in the city.
So you're looking for that community feeling.
Absolutely.
Also, she doesn't drive, so for her to be close to transit to get to work.
What else do you need as far as the apartment itself goes?
I'd like a one-bedroom. I would like it to have a lot of personality. I'd really like a big open kitchen. We like to entertain, so it's important that I can talk to people while I'm cooking. I'd really like a bathtub.
Anything else?
Well, she definitely needs a laundry. Right now, she's sharing with every student in this place.
You have a very romantic notion of your first apartment, but what price tag are you putting on it?
I am looking at $1,000 inclusive.
Okay, so I can see why you've been having a difficult time, because
Yes.
you're describing this fabulous neighborhood, a wonderful lifestyle, and wanting a one-bedroom, and you're kind of in bachelor territory with that price range. So it will definitely be a challenge to find something that meets all of your criteria. Know that I can insert personality into pretty much any place.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Jody.
Thank you.
If you want a rental that's close to transit, groceries, and restaurants, go online and check the neighborhood's walk score. It's an easy way to find out what's within walking distance.
This first apartment is in one of Madeline's favorite areas.
So I thought you would really like this neighborhood. It's one of the most coveted neighborhoods in the city because it feels so residential, but you're in the heart of the city. What do you think?
I love this neighborhood.
So then, as you know, we're a block away from some of the best restaurants, cafes, shops, transit. This building has laundry in the basement, and look around, no students.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's have a look inside.
This is a 600 square foot, one bedroom, 6th floor apartment.
So come on in.
Oh, wow. It's very spacious.
Tons and tons of space. So you can do a really nice sitting area. You have a dedicated dining area.
I like the stain on the floor.
Isn't it so much better than the orange parquet?
Yes.
What do you think of the view?
Oh, look at all those trees. That's gonna be incredible in the summer.
Plus there's a balcony that spans the entire width of the apartment.
It looks great so far. I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, let's look at the kitchen. So here's the kitchen.
Oh.
Tell me what you really think.
It is tiny.
It's a galley kitchen.
I feel a bit claustrophobic in here. Not really sure about the finishes on it either.
What do you mean? The double handles?
They're character, but not really Madeline character.
Fair enough. In order to make this space a lot better, I spoke to the property manager, and it sounds like I can put a pass-through window, which would make it feel a lot more open.
By opening the kitchen wall, we'll add light to the small galley kitchen and create great flow for entertaining. We'll install a glitzy chandelier above the dining area to give the space an intimate and modern feel. Soft blue and white vertical stripes emphasize the large space, while pops of bright yellow add a whimsical touch.
So if it was open like that, could you see yourself working in this kitchen?
That could work.
All right, let's look at the rest of the place. There's a little bit of extra storage here, 2 little closets, and a very character-filled bathroom.
The character I see is that the trim is a little odd and the lights seem to be all a mishmash of things here.
That is easy to replace. Come on, come on. What about the floor? I thought it was so cute.
I had a pink bathroom growing up, so it might bring back some memories.
A little throwback to the childhood.
Yes.
Good stuff. Pink mosaic.
There is a bathtub.
Yes, bathtub, check. Spacious bedroom.
It's a great bedroom. I could definitely fit a queen bed in here.
Fantastic size closet as well.
Oh, a double closet. That's amazing.
And balcony.
A second balcony?
That's right. Have a look. Let's talk about this place as a whole. What's your feeling on it?
I really love parts of it. I love the huge bedroom. It's so open. 2 balconies. Wow.
I thought the place was pretty boxy. It doesn't scream Madeline to me.
Okay, so a little lacking in character, but if you think about it, it hits pretty much everything else on her wish list, right? It's got a bathtub, it's the 1 bedroom, it's in a great neighborhood, all that, and it's a little bit over budget. We're talking $1,075 plus utilities.
Oh, that's gonna be like an extra month's rent at the end of the year.
It's still really spacious.
Well, why don't we see what else is out there and see if this is still a contender?
As much as I love the neighborhood, I'm not really sure if I can commit to going over budget already.
I mean, what's the point of having all this great stuff if we can't afford to go to it?
Renters who want to be in the heart of the action might want to consider living above a store. Sure, there's going to be some traffic around during the day, but at night the stores are closed and you can make all the noise you want.
This next apartment could be the way to get Madeline into the lifestyle she's looking for.
Madeline, what do you think about the vibrant feel of this neighborhood?
I think it looks amazing. I can see so many cafes. I'm really excited.
I think it'll definitely give you the community lifestyle that you were looking for. Also, you're right on top of the subway entrance, so you have access to the rest of your city right at your doorstep. Now, this is the part I'm not so sure of. How do you feel about living right on top of a store?
It's funny you say that. It's always been my dream to live on top of a store.
Perfect. The apartment is recently renovated. I think you're gonna love it. Let's look inside.
This apartment is a 475 square foot 1-bedroom walk-up.
So come on in.
Wow.
Oh wow, what?
Look at it. It's so new.
It's so new and what?
It's really clean.
It's a marble countertop with a limestone backsplash. It has beautiful wood cabinetry. Think of what you have now. This is beautiful.
And the cupboards aren't falling off.
Is this the right kind of character?
It almost seems too new to me, but I certainly could get used to it.
What do you think of the floors?
The floors are incredible. I'm just wondering, that fridge is kind of in a funny spot.
It's a little strange, but it's really just a matter of getting the flow right between the living area and the kitchen. I can do that with a fabulous floor plan.
A low-profile chaise lounge will provide seating without becoming the focal point in this space. An upholstered bench can be pulled up to a deacon's table for dinner guests. We'll paint the walls a vibrant green to contrast the beautiful hardwood and make the artwork stand out. Bold floral drapes will pull the focus up into the back wall, making the space feel bigger and giving the room some of Madeline's cheery personality.
So with that kind of floor plan, do you think the space would work for you?
Yeah,
Maybe.
something to think about for sure.
And look at those picture windows.
I think it's gonna be a little bit loud because you're right on the street.
But there is some great character there. Look at that radiator.
It's hot water heat, which is actually quite practical as well. It's a very steady heat.
It's a bit romantic.
Isn't it so? Well, speaking of romance, let's check out the bedroom. So once again, brand new renovation in here.
Look at the closet space. Wow. It's looks great.
Another radiator.
My only worry is, with the radiator there, where is her bed gonna fit? Because I know you were looking at a queen.
A queen would be tight in here. It would have to be the only piece of furniture in the room, I would imagine.
So the only thing that could fit in here is a bed.
I think that would be the only piece of furniture you could fit in here.
Okay.
So the bathroom's also renovated. Take a peek.
Oh, wow. I can't believe the granite.
The finishes are really lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, and of course, a bathtub.
So the bathroom works.
Absolutely.
Thoughts? What do you think?
Definitely a step up from where I've been living now.
No kidding.
Where will she be doing her laundry?
Laundry is down the street at a laundromat.
Okay.
However, I'm under budget here. $975 all in.
All in? Wow.
So is this a good contender?
It's definitely a contender now.
Good stuff.
The apartment is so clean and fresh and bright. However, I'm just not sure if it has that Madeline stamp on it.
A lot of people are turning their basements into apartments to help pay the mortgage. This is great news for renters who can save money and get the designs and finishes they really want.
Tucked around the corner, I think this next place has the charm Madeline's been looking for in the neighborhood she's been dreaming of.
So clearly, this is a totally different type of rental than the other two I've shown you. We're on a tree-lined residential street. What do you think?
I love it.
Just a couple of blocks away from a bustling community with restaurants and shops, transit, and bike lanes.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Now, the apartment I'm going to show you in this house is in the basement.
Oh.
But it is newly renovated, so I think you're going to like it.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
This is a renovated 450 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment with ensuite laundry.
So come on in.
Wow, look at these doors.
Are they nice?
They're amazing. And this kitchen is so open and bright. I love all the natural wood. I feel really calm here.
Good.
Yeah, I love it.
They've used glass block in a ton of places to try to bring light through the place. Do you feel like you're in a basement?
No, I'm really shocked how open it is. And oh, look at all the storage here.
Yeah, so isn't that smart? Underneath the staircase, they've used all that space as storage.
This living room is a little bit small. How do I use this space?
Oh, that's easy.
First, we'll move the fridge under the stairs to maximize floor space. We'll keep the seating against the wall, helping the room feel open. A gallery wall will draw focus up, giving the room a feeling of more height. And bright yellow footstools will add a hint of color while also providing much needed storage as well as seating. Finally, the TV will be mounted so it can be watched from both the kitchen and the living room.
So with that kind of a design, could you see yourself living here?
Yeah, I really like it.
Let's carry on. So the bathroom's really great.
Oh, wow, look at this. It's almost like a spa at home.
And the best part?
Oh, look at that soaker tub. I can't believe it.
That'll make our dreams come true right there.
Laundry's right here.
I wouldn't have to share. That's pretty incredible.
So this is the bedroom.
This is a tight little bedroom.
And I don't notice any closets.
No, and that's why the landlord has provided the armoire.
Definitely a double in here, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think you could fit a queen and still get some extra furniture for clothing in here.
I'll have to think about it.
Okay, so aside from there being a few tight areas in this space, you seem to really like it. I think you were surprised by it.
Definitely surprised. I can't believe it's a basement. It's so open and bright.
So have I finally hit on the right character that's Madeline?
Yeah, I have to say I wasn't really looking forward to seeing a basement, but I was really surprised. And how about the price?
The landlord is asking $985 plus utilities. So it's a little high, and I think it's high for the market. I think that we could probably get it on budget, but it would take some negotiation.
I don't know about a basement apartment. It's gonna be a big transition going from my apartment now that has huge windows and there's tons of natural light.
So we saw 3 great places today, all of them very different. Now it's time to figure out which one screams Madeline. We started out in a really beautiful neighborhood in a rental building. Tell me your thoughts on that one.
It was so big and spacious. It had 2 balconies and a bedroom that I could put my dream queen bed in.
But it had an incredibly small kitchen, and that budget was way too high.
So the next place I took you to was the apartment over the store, which you really liked.
I've always dreamed of living above a shop.
Okay.
I know, it's a little idyllic.
No. Most people don't want to live over a store, just so you know.
Most people aren't like Madeline.
But you liked it.
I did. It had a gorgeous kitchen and the granite countertops. Those hardwood floors were amazing. That place was pretty lovely.
But no laundry, and that was one of the first things on your list.
The last place I showed you was a basement apartment, but it was in a really cool residential neighborhood.
I really love the community feel, and I already felt at home when I walked through those doors. It was really bright, even though it was a basement apartment, and I loved all the character in that place. So there are definitely elements that really screamed Madeline. But I'm not really sold on the no windows aspect of it.
So if there's one that we would eliminate right off the bat, which one would it be?
Thinking practically, I would have to eliminate the high rise.
Right, so just too expensive?
I just can't do it with that budget.
So that leaves the apartment over the store and the apartment under the house. Which one would it be?
I feel like I'm on the middle level between the two right now. It's quite the decision.
Is it going to be the bright, newly renovated space above a store? Or will it be the cozy, character-filled basement apartment in a residential area?
I just feel like the store, it was just a bit too modern for me.
Okay.
If we can get that budget down in the basement apartment, I think I might go with that one. The place just, it screamed Madeline and it had all that character. Do you think we can get the price down?
Based on the market, I think there should be some wiggle room in that price.
Basement apartments in this area rent between $925 to $1,100 per month.
What I think you should do is call the landlord and ask to go back and see the place again, and ask in person once the landlord can see how cute you are and how much he would want to have you as a tenant. And I think maybe you'll be able to sweet talk him into a better deal.
I was calling to see if I could arrange to see you tonight.
Madeline must have really let her personality shine through. The landlord lowered the price $25 per month, so she'll be paying $960 plus utilities.
It's been pretty emotional packing up a place that I've called home for 2 years. I guess it takes a move to really showcase how much stuff you can accumulate in your home.
And how much stuff I have to end up carrying up and down stairs. Yeah.
We've had a great system all day. My mom has worked tirelessly in the kitchen. My dad has been running all the boxes to the house, and everyone just sort of seems to know what to do. I've been pretty good at delegating. I haven't done much work, but it's been a great day.
Madeline loved my design plan to open up this space, so the first step is to move the fridge under the stairs. I've used straight line pieces to keep clutter to a minimum while maximizing style. Creating a gallery wall allows me to showcase Madeline's art collection while also drawing your eye away from the functional elements of the kitchen.
Welcome home.
Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Wow, I get to live here. I'm so overwhelmed. I cannot believe this. I was a bit anxious that Jody might not get my design personality, but this place just screams Madeline. I'm stumbling over my words because I just have so many thoughts right now, and all I can say is I love it.
Look what's there.
We know.
The fridge!
Yeah.
Madeline's open concept kitchen didn't allow a lot of room for a proper living area, so by moving the refrigerator across the room, it allowed me to create a functional seating area, which I designed to capture Madeline's whimsical character.
There's so much more space now.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
I painted the walls a nice soft blue to contrast the cabinets and make the space feel more open.
This color is amazing. It's so me. My artwork is up.
A gallery wall gives the room instant character and really showcases Madeline's personality. We painted a faux trim detail to add some character to the otherwise basic doors.
This is so fun. It's very Parisian. I just love all the little details. This chair.
Isn't it fab? This is Madeline, no?
Oh, this is a statement. I don't think I'm gonna let anybody sit on it. A white couch. I don't know if I can trust myself with a white couch.
Well, thankfully it's slip covered, so you can wash each individual piece, and if you need to buy a new slip cover for it, it's not too expensive.
As an alternative to a coffee table, I used ottomans, which provide extra seating and add a fun pop of color.
And do these have storage in them?
They do, this.
Oh, wow. These sconces are incredible.
Wall sconces save on floor space, which is precious when you've got limited room. Small-scale side tables with slender legs keep the floor plan open.
I cannot wait to have people here and show it off. It's just so incredibly cozy.
And there's something that screams Demos. The TV is mounted on a swivel mount, so now I can watch it from the kitchen and from the couch.
Let's check out this kitchen.
Featuring...
Oh my goodness. My very own espresso machine.
How Parisian is that?
Oh, this is incredible.
We spent $994 on this makeover. It was a great help that Madeline has such a phenomenal art collection.
Do you think overall that we've gotten the right Madeline character?
You've gone above and beyond.
And it's so not the dorm anymore. It's so adult now.
It's true. As much as it pains me to say, I now have a big girl apartment.
Oh no, an era is over.
Living in a dorm for 3 years was a means to an end, and now I get to start fresh, and this is an incredible beginning. Jody, it's just perfect. I love it. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so glad for you. Congratulations.
I want to be able to walk to my local coffee shop where the barista knows my name. I want to have my grocery store. I want to have those little fun shops where you can find really interesting trinkets. I want to be able to bike to work and walk to a variety of things. I really, really want a garden. I really just want the city at my doorstep.
I like it. I want to move there too.
I'm actually worried that we're not going to find a place, and I kind of would like to live with you when we get married.
I brought you to this apartment because of the location.
Wall-to-wall windows, that's so cool!
There is a catch.
It's just really smelly.
You could have it tomorrow and that takes away all your stress.
It's not up to par, not for married life.
I can make it work. Emily and Brew are getting married in 6 weeks. And as if that wasn't enough stress, they've got to find their first apartment together before the wedding.
Here are the ones that are hole punched. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. Wedding planning has taken over our whole lives. 400 guests over a 2-day wedding. Hectic, to say the least, right, babe?
Yeah.
What makes things worse is that I'm a graduate student, so I feel like I have virtually no time to plan this wedding, let alone find an apartment. Cheers, girls. I've been living in an apartment with my roommates.
And I've been living at home with my parents.
In the suburbs. And I kind of would like to live with you when we get married. That'd be
Yeah,
kind of
that would
nice.
be a good idea.
This isn't going to be their forever home, but it's got to be something special for this bride and groom to be.
We've been able to look at a few places.
So those few places that we did see were a little bit of a disaster. They were not up to par. Not for married life.
No.
It's a symbolic move. It's the first apartment that we're gonna live in together. So we want it to be special. Now we're really getting worried because we only have 6 weeks, and I'm actually worried that we're not gonna find a place.
So with time running out and they're focused on other things, I need to get these lovebirds settled so they can live happily ever after.
Hi, Jody.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Thank you. So congratulations.
Thank you. It's a hectic time.
I can imagine.
Do you want a tour?
Sure.
Okay, come on. This is my lovely living room.
Who's been eating the furniture?
That would be my cat.
Oh my.
The cat is coming to the new place, but the couches are not.
Okay, good to know.
And we're gonna leave that contraption behind. She calls it a TV, I just call it a disaster. I have a 40-inch at home that I'd like to bring with us.
Okay. Can you tell me about the shot glasses in the window?
They help catch the rain because we have a little problem with a leaky window.
Oh my goodness. Let's see the bedroom.
This is my bedroom.
Good, and I see you've got a nice big closet.
Yeah, I got tons of closet space, although enough for one person, but not enough for the shopaholic beside me.
And I see you've got a study area in here as well.
Yes, because I spend a lot of time studying at my desk, but hopefully in the new place this can be in a different room.
That would be much more romantic, wouldn't it? So I'm learning a few things that you guys need. Let's sit down and talk about your other needs.
Okay.
6 weeks is plenty of time to find a new rental and move into it.
Actually, Jody, I can't fathom the idea of having to move the week of the wedding, so we need to move in as soon as possible.
All right, okay, so the pressure is on. What do you guys need in your new rental?
It's gotta be close to the subway, parking, storage.
Storage.
A separate study space for me would be ideal,
Okay.
And no rodents.
or leaks.
Okay, so you want a place that's in really good repair.
Yes.
It sounds to me like you're describing condo lifestyle. Have you considered renting a suite in a condo?
We actually purchased a condo, which will be ready in 2 years.
Okay.
Until then, we want to really buckle down, save some money.
What does that mean for your budget?
Our budget is $1,200, and we've got good reason. I mean, we're both trying to save and pay for this wedding ourselves.
Don't worry, I've got some really good ideas of places to show you guys.
Not every landlord advertises online or in the paper, so if you know the exact neighborhood that you want to live in, get out and pound the pavement, cell phone in hand. You'll increase your chances of finding the perfect place. This first apartment is located on the top floor of a turn-of-the-century low-rise building.
I brought you to this apartment first because of the location. What are we, like 2 blocks away from your current apartment?
Yeah.
This is exactly where I want to be.
Steps to the subway, and there's even parking in the back of the building.
Great.
The layout is perfect for you guys, so I think you're gonna like it.
Great.
Let's have a look inside.
Okay.
This third floor walk-up is 650 square feet and has 1 bedroom plus a den.
Come on in.
Oh, wow. Somebody used the fluorescent marker in this apartment to paint the walls.
That's an old apartment feel.
Yeah, it's just really, really dirty. Hardwood floors are really nice, but dirty.
So you have to imagine the place with a nice clean coat of paint and all the clutter gone.
Kind of hard to do, but I love the French doors. That is beautiful.
Aren't they great? And wait till you see what's behind them. So this room is what I think makes this apartment fabulous for you guys. It's meant to be a dining room, but I think it can do double duty as an office.
Okay, you haven't sold me.
I can make it work.
To address all of Bramley and Brew's needs in this space, I'll create an office that quickly transforms for easy entertaining. A glass table doubles as a desk, but leaves the room feeling open, while a white buffet provides storage for both books and dishes. A modern black and white wallpaper creates instant drama that complements the softer tones of the adjacent living room.
I'm actually really
a great idea.
impressed. Yeah, I see a lot of possibility in this room.
Good. Here's the kitchen.
Okay. You're bigger than the fridge. You'd be good to dust back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have an apartment-sized fridge and an apartment-sized stove.
It's really small. There's no counter space in here at all. And it definitely needs a good cleaning. It's kind of gross. I don't know, Jody. I don't know if I can move into a kitchen like this.
So here's the bathroom.
It's kind of funny that the bathroom is bigger than the kitchen.
It is.
It's bright in here. I like that there's a window. That'll be nice ventilation.
Yeah, a tiny tub.
Yeah, definitely no bubble baths will be happening in there.
Where do you see the bedroom?
It's a big space.
Oh, wow. This is a huge space.
2 closets.
Oh, nice.
A lot of storage. One for me, one for my shoes.
His and hers closets.
Yeah.
Brew, come on.
Have to label them.
Yes,
for this guy.
exactly.
Okay, so Jody, I do like the size and the layout of this apartment, but I'm really thrown off by the grubbiness of it. I can't imagine having a paintbrush in one hand and a broom in the other hand a few days before we get married.
If you got this apartment, we would have to negotiate cleaning and painting into the deal. So if we take that out of the equation, the only thing you're really dealing with is a smaller than average kitchen. However, is it worth it if you're saving money? This place is $965 plus $75 for parking.
That is under our budget. But But it's a lot to think about. I mean, this is only the first place that we've seen.
Yeah.
So I definitely would like to see more. There's a lot of painting and a lot of cleaning that needs to be done in order for this place to be livable. And I don't know how we even have time for that with the wedding.
When you need to move quickly, take a look at larger, high-rise buildings. They have multiple units, so there's always something available when you need it. This next apartment is located in a condo in Bramaley's must-have neighborhood.
The location is amazing.
Isn't it great? I thought it was the perfect blend because it's downtown, close to transit, but it's in a little bit of a residential feeling because we're off the major street, right?
Yeah.
So a little bit more comfortable with this?
We are, yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think you're gonna love this building. It has incredible amenities with a huge pool, a gym, a media room, plus parking.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome.
Let's have a look upstairs.
Great, let's go.
This is a newly renovated 850 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment.
So come on in.
Oh my goodness.
You will love that there's 3 closets here, so tons of storage. And the kitchen has been completely renovated.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Wow.
Nice counters, double sink.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's so clean.
It is, it's
Oh,
great.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
So Bram, this is reminiscent to the type of houses you would see in the suburbs, right?
Sort of like Mom's house.
Yeah, it's
Mom's
really nice.
kitchen.
Okay, let's carry on.
Oh my goodness. This is huge. I couldn't imagine a space this big.
So plenty of room to get 3 uses out of it. You could have a dining area, a living area, and a little place to study.
Yeah.
And lots of space for TVs, multiple walls.
Singular.
Oh,
One
yeah,
TV.
singular, yes.
Wall-to-wall windows. That's amazing.
Wall-to-wall windows that happen to lead out to a wraparound deck.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. What way does this face?
That's west.
Oh, she
That's
makes
awesome.
it like that, yeah.
I love getting sunlight in the evening. It's just the nicest thing.
Perfect.
I'm not huge on all that sunlight, but I can just look cool by wearing some shades
Yeah,
inside.
you can wear the
Oh, yeah.
sunglasses. That's fine.
Let's carry on. So standard bathroom, but nice and clean.
I mean, it's not huge, but it's definitely doable. Wow. This is very nice.
It's a good sized bedroom.
Yeah, and it's so bright with the wall-to-wall windows.
There's a double closet.
Wow, Brew.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
I was thinking that this room, since it's going to be the first one you guys would share as man and wife, should be extra special. So I thought we should do this.
I'll create an elegant and dramatic bedroom for these newlyweds by using a bold black and white floral wallpaper. Striking yellow drapery softens the monochromatic look, while 30s-inspired mirrored side tables add some sparkle. A tailored upholstered headboard and crisp pin-tucked linens balance the masculine and feminine aspects of this space.
That sounds really, really nice.
Was it?
I actually don't think I could ask for more in a first apartment.
So there is a catch. Okay, the list price for this apartment is $1350.
Oh, that's like $150 over our budget. I don't know that we can swing that.
Okay, but with these amenities, you won't need your gym memberships anymore, so that will save you the $150.
We'd have to think about it.
Yeah, definitely have to think about it.
Okay, well, let's carry on and see some more places.
Okay.
I've shown Bramley and Brew a fixer-upper and a spacious renovated condo. Now I'm going to take them to something right in the middle. This last apartment is a rental in an older high-rise.
So we're still in the downtown residential area. That's a really good compromise. This building's not going to feel as much like a condo as the last one I showed you. It'll feel a little bit more like a rental building in that it doesn't have as fabulous amenities, but it still has a pool, which is great. Steps to the subway, and there's even parking.
Great.
Should we have a look inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on in.
This is a 600 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment located on the 11th floor.
The kitchen's just off the foyer.
Okay, wow. I feel like I'm back in the 70s here with the brass cabinetry handles.
Interesting counters.
Yeah, interesting is a good word choice, Brew. This is a really little kitchen. I'm a little at loss for words here. I think maybe the other apartment just is still on my mind.
Okay, well, let's look at the rest of the place.
This is the living room, huh? Mm-hmm. It's immaculate. I mean, that's definitely great. This is really nice with the windows.
South facing.
So we get sun all day long. That's
Yeah.
nice. And I see that there's a balcony. I guess it doesn't wrap around, huh?
Not at this rental, no.
Okay, looking at it this way, this room is a little on the small side. What I'm imagining is me writing my PhD dissertation on that breakfast bar over there.
While I'm watching basketball on TV.
Yeah, and I don't know that that's gonna fly.
I knew you guys would have a problem with the space in this apartment, but there's lots that we can do with layout to make it very functional for you.
Dividing the space for his and her needs is key in this plan. A privacy screen sections off a desk area stationed under the breakfast bar. A modern, armless sofa keeps the space feeling open and contemporary. A streamlined coffee table holds Bru's wireless headphones for watching the 40-inch TV while Bramley works. Color and patterns keep the space feeling youthful and vibrant.
It makes the space seem a lot more functional than I can currently imagine it to be.
Perfect. Let's see the rest of the space.
Okay.
Bathroom's right here.
Looks like a washroom.
You can live with it?
Yeah, I can live with this.
Great, let's see the bedroom.
All right, so this is a decent space. All right, yeah. Bru might have to lose a couple pairs of shoes, but I think otherwise, we can fit our stuff in here.
Some stuff in there, yeah.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yeah,
It works.
totally works.
This place isn't fancy, but it's well managed. So, thoughts?
It doesn't have that condo feel of the last place.
Yeah.
Also a bit small, the kitchen smaller.
Yeah. And that wraparound balcony, you teased me, Jody, with the other place.
We're very close to your budget. It's $1,220 including parking.
That's right on.
That's a definite feature that is something to consider. I guess we have a lot to think about, huh?
We do, yeah.
It's certainly not as inspiring as I had hoped it would be, but the price is right.
I've shown Bramley and Bru 3 very different rentals where they can start their married life together. Now they have to choose which one is right for them.
So I think we had a really productive day today. We saw 3 places. All 3 were in your desired neighborhood. We have to narrow it down and figure out which one is going to be the right place for you guys to come home to after you get married.
I know, it's really hard because they're really different.
They are very different. So we started at a walk-up apartment. Thoughts on that one?
Layout-wise, it was actually everything that we could ask for with a separate study space, except the kitchen felt like I couldn't really use it, right? Like I felt like we'd be doing takeout all the time because it was just, there was no space. And it just was so dirty and in such a state of disrepair that I don't know how early we could move in there.
But the perk?
The perk was this price. I can't believe the price.
Okay, so then we went to a very expensive, fabulous condo-style rental apartment
I love that place.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
with a wraparound deck.
The amenities, the space.
Yeah, the sunlight. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, and you could move in tomorrow,
Yeah.
but big price tag.
Yeah.
Then we went to something that was sort of between, you know, your average rental apartment.
For our first place living together, we wanted a special spot, and it was just a regular apartment.
And there was no separate study space, which makes it kind of hard.
Okay.
But at the same time, was move-in ready, so that was definitely appealing.
You could have it tomorrow, and that takes away all your stress about having to move just before the wedding.
Yeah.
So is there one that you would just drop off the list right away?
Unfortunately, and this is going to break Bru's heart a little bit, but the second apartment with all of the amenities,
Too expensive?
yeah, was just over our budget.
So that leaves the walk-up and the regular rental. What's it gonna be?
It's such a tough decision.
Will it be the top floor fixer-upper in a low-rise heritage building, or the move-in ready apartment in the older high-rise?
I think we're good to go with
The walk-up.
The walk-up.
Yeah.
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 Good choice.
Whatever she says goes. So she says we need to save money. She's the boss. We need
Yeah.
to save money.
You guys are gonna have a long and happy marriage if you guys keep making decisions like this.
To be honest, it was your design plan that won us over. I think it's going to be phenomenal to study there and have that dining space as well.
Good stuff. Now, I think we should ask the landlord about occupancy. Even if you can get in a couple of days in advance, it gives the landlord a little bit of time to do some cleaning up and painting.
It would be great.
All right, who's the negotiator?
I can call.
I do most of the talking in this
Yeah, she
relationship.
does. Okay, you know what? You go ahead.
Okay. Hi there. This is Bramley. We got the place.
What a relief.
We are moving in together for the first time, so it's really, really exciting.
We talked to the landlord. and she agreed to paint the place and clean it, so hopefully the apartment comes up to our standard.
Hopefully.
It took me about 10 minutes to pack. I just threw some stuff in garbage bags.
And I mean, I've labeled everything. It took me like days upon days to pack. We have totally opposite moving styles.
She's also pretty forgetful, so chances are we'll leave some boxes behind.
No boxes are going to be left behind.
We'll have to go get later.
That will not be happening.
It happens. That's all of it.
With Bramley and Brew focused on their wedding, I've got free reign to turn this space into a spectacular retreat. The spacious seating area features dramatic citrine accents, while also leaving ample room for Brew to watch the game. Sophisticated graphic wallpaper and the opulent lighting fixture add drama to this dining room, instantly transforming it into a beautiful study for Bramley.
Come see your new space.
Whoa.
Oh my God! I'm gonna cry. This is so beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. Wow, I love the yellow. Oh my God! Thank you, Joey.
And with the landlord's okay, paint and wallpaper have truly transformed this space.
We had custom artwork commissioned for this wall, which really brings a really vibrant feel to the space. And then we carried through the same yellow in the drapes and in the pillows.
I love it. I love it so much.
And you'll notice that the entertainment system is a focal point, but it kind of disappears into that wall, doesn't it?
It does. It's amazing.
And of course, we needed to add additional seating without blocking the beloved television.
Thank you.
So low ottomans that have some storage in them can work as additional seating when you've got some friends over and you're entertaining.
I can't even believe this is the same apartment. It's shocking.
Well, if you like this is just the beginning. Your office / dining room.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Do you like the wallpaper?
I love it. Wow. It's so dramatic. Just like me. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
The whole idea here
Is that it's your office by day and a dining room by night. So this is your dining table for when you're entertaining guests, and then it becomes your desk for when you're writing your dissertation.
That's perfect.
What I love about the shelving unit we've chosen is there's parts that are open and there's parts that are enclosed. So it's bureau by day, buffet by night.
That's amazing. Look at all the details. Like, I love these chairs.
Aren't they fabulous? It would be very cluttered if every day there were 6 chairs in here. So the idea is you have 2 chairs on a daily basis, and then you would just do folding chairs for extra guests when you have a dinner party.
That's such a creative use of space.
The chandelier really kicks it up a notch too. It creates that sizzle, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's so dramatic.
So can you study here?
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna whip that dissertation out in this room.
Love it, love it. And can you throw a beautiful dinner party?
I can't wait to throw a dinner party in this room.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be amazing. Oh my goodness.
To jumpstart their new apartment, Bram and Brew asked me to do the living room too, using some of their wedding money. So to feather the lovebirds' first nest, I got to play with a pretty big budget, but I still brought the dining room in right on target at $1,020. The wallpaper and chandelier were the big ticket items.
Thank you so much, Jody. This is like the best wedding gift that I could ever ask for.
Oh, you're so
We're
sweet.
so grateful.
Well, it has been wonderful being part of this process. Congratulations on your first marital home together.
Thank you so
Incredible.
much.
Very exciting, and I'll leave you guys to enjoy your space. Thanks for including me.
Bye, Jody. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. All right, enjoy.
I can't believe this is our apartment. Everything about our personality was reflected in this space, and Jody did a phenomenal job. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up to Jody.
Yeah. Oh, you can't hold my down.
I moved here to start a new life.
I thought this was a kitchen.
No.
My bed can fit in here, and
Just your bed would fit. What's going on?
there's plenty of cupboard space. And
Plenty?
Do you want to make an offer?
I think it's something I'd have to think about.
If they're gone tomorrow, they're gone tomorrow.
Oh.
new job brought Marlin to a brand new city. Lucky for him, his sister already lives here, so he has a place to crash.
I'm working as a production technician for a pharmaceutical company. I moved here to start a new life, but since being here, everything's stalled. I haven't been able to find that place that feels like home yet.
This single father is ready for his own apartment.
I've got a 2-year-old son, Miles, who lives back home with his mother. I take a bus home every weekend to visit him. I'm hoping that I can get a place where he can come down and be able to settle in with his dad here.
Marlin's seen a few places, but his sister fears he's getting a little too comfortable at her place.
More and more I can feel the tension in the air grow, but now my mother has come to visit and I've been demoted to the basement. So that's another thing kicking me in the butt, telling me it's time to go.
Mom's on board to help her kids solve both their problems.
His sister, she's just gotten married, so she doesn't need to be babying a big brother.
I'm gonna help him find something more permanent, where he can finally start that new life for himself.
Hi, are we glad to see you?
You must be Marlin's mom.
Yes.
And Marlin.
That's me. Come on in.
Oh, your sister's place is lovely. How long have you been here?
About 2 months now.
Oh, getting a little comfortable.
Really? You should see my room.
I'd love to.
So this is it, the master suite.
It's actually really quite spacious.
But when I share the space, my bedroom, with Mom's TV room, it's not so great.
Were his digs at your house a little nicer?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
You're home with Mom and Dad.
So what in here is yours?
My closet.
This is your closet.
Everything else of mine is back home in storage, waiting for me to get a place so that I can bring it up.
Well, let's go talk about the particulars of what you need in a place.
Sounds great.
All right, Marlin, you've been here for 2 months. Tell me how your rental search has been going so far.
Well, I've looked at a few places, but by the time I call anything back that I like, they've already rented it.
Marlon, you've done that all your life.
Is he one to sit back and wait?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not gonna cut it in the big city. When you go see a rental apartment, you need to go check in hand and ready to sign the dotted line.
I've learned my lesson now.
Good. What kind of neighborhood do you want to be in?
Something that's homey, but at the same time really close to downtown.
Sounds like you want the city life, the bachelor life.
A little bit, yeah, I think so.
Hey, remember you have a son, so you need a safe place for him.
That's true.
So you need sort of a city bachelor pad that's kid-friendly.
Yeah, I think that would make everybody happy.
What else are you looking for?
I need to be close to transit. I need laundry and a patio or a balcony.
Are you thinking high-rise, low-rise?
I do like the residential feel, so I'm thinking something more along a homey feel.
Okay, so an apartment in a house.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What's your budget?
About $750.
That should include everything.
Okay, that's a tight budget.
I know.
At $750, you're in basement apartment territory.
I don't mind it.
All right, basement apartment it is.
To maximize your budget in a popular neighborhood, look to the residential areas adjacent to it. By choosing a quieter spot, you could save up to 25% of what you'd pay in a prime location.
So Marlin, this is a very safe residential area with tons of parks and playgrounds that you could take Miles to. However, we're a little bit further away from the downtown core and you'd have to take a bus in order to get into the subway. But there's some really good benefits to being here. We've got a basement apartment in a detached home. There's laundry inside and the backyard is shared by the tenants, so you have use of the backyard.
All right, sounds
All
good.
right,
Yeah.
let's have a look.
Okay.
This is a 475 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment with a private entrance.
Come on in.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, ceiling height's really good.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like a basement, right? You've got lots of light.
Not much counter though.
How much am I gonna need though?
Oh, I guess it's your place.
There's a little bit of a hodgepodge of appliances. Brand new fridge, vintage stove.
I think I could get down on that.
All right. Yeah. So this room is kitchen and living room. They're combined.
Living room? I thought this was a kitchen.
No, it actually includes the living room too.
Whoa, okay.
All right, let's carry on to the bedroom.
Wow, there's a lot of space in here.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. My bed can fit in here. And,
Just your bed would fit, nothing else.
well, I don't have a lot of stuff with me, and everything else can just fit in the closet.
You are going to love the ensuite bath.
Wow, this is really nice. I got storage to put my man things, nice washing counter, big mirror, Nice stand-up shower.
Actually, this is a big room compared to the others.
Hold on a second.
What's going on?
After seeing the whole apartment, I'm just thinking, this is the kitchen and the living room.
Yes.
It's really tight, and it requires some very skillful furniture placement, but I can make it work for you.
To better delineate this awkward space, a narrow bar-height table will clearly separate the kitchen and living areas. Refacing the cabinets in a high-gloss white finish will make the kitchen feel larger, and we'll use a swivel mount for the TV to save on precious floor space.
So with that kind of a design, could you see the place working?
Yeah, I think that would definitely work out for us.
So the place overall, you've got your laundry, separate entrance, a little bit of outdoor space as well. We're in a very safe, family-oriented neighborhood, playgrounds all over the place. Now, I know we're a little bit further away from where your sister lives and the downtown core, but that means a little bit of savings. It's $700 per month.
All inclusive?
Yes.
Wow. I really like the sounds of that. Actually, I think that can make this place a really big possibility.
Good stuff. I have a couple more places to show you, so let's keep going. All right. Marlin's got a little bit of a tight budget, but he's also having a hard time imagining himself in specific spaces. When there's not so much money, you gotta have a lot of imagination.
When you have a child, living close to family can be a lifesaver. This next rental is in a residential neighborhood close to Marlin's sister.
Marlin, we're back to civilization, just a few blocks away from your sister's house. There's tons of parks that you could walk to with miles. So you catch the bus right out front and just a couple of blocks over to the subway. I think this house could be really good for you. There's only one tenant upstairs, so that means the basement should be quite quiet.
Sweet, that sounds awesome.
Let's have a look.
Great, let's go. Wow, this is a really great space, Jody.
You would have the backyard, you're just sharing it with one person, so.
Wow.
Oh, good for
Good. The door should be open, let's head inside.
This is a 525 square foot, one-bedroom apartment with a full bath.
Laundry's just over here, have a peek. Good. The apartment's right here.
Okay.
Come on in.
Wow, this is awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I like the exposed brick.
Yeah, it really warms up the room, right?
Does the fireplace actually work?
Yeah, fully functional.
Sweet. I just have to learn how to build a fire and I'm all good to go.
All right, Island Boy, I'll get you an instruction manual.
Sounds good.
So the kitchen's kind of open to the rest of the space.
Yeah, it's perfect. Lots of storage.
The kitchen is quite small and dated.
That's all right. There's plenty of cupboard space. And
Plenty?
yeah, that's lots. I'm just one guy. You're being too picky. It's okay. I'll be all right.
Okay.
All right, bedroom's this way.
Okay.
Just watch your height, guys. It's a little low here. Size-wise?
That's huge. It's the biggest room I've ever had, so
No way.
that's a bonus right now.
Good. Okay, so ample room to share with Miles then.
Definitely, yeah. And the carpet's great, so if he falls, he'll be able to bounce right back up.
All right.
Interesting walls. Wow.
Yeah, they got a little texture on them, don't they?
Gives it a bit of character. That's all right.
All right.
You'll see that there's a double closet there, and as if that wasn't enough space, there's a big walk-in. Let's have a peek.
Wow. This is huge.
And you'll need the space.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's also an ensuite bath right here.
Oh, okay.
So a nice, big, modern ensuite bath.
Yeah. Really big.
It's
Yeah.
a good size, and there's an actual tub.
Yeah, so that would be perfect for Miles. Yeah. It's good.
No complaints.
None whatsoever.
So my friend, it seems like you quite like this place.
Yeah, I do. I like it.
Yeah?
It's nice, yeah.
You're not loving it though.
If I had to say anything, maybe the kitchen's a little bit retro.
You got that from your
These
mother.
are old.
Come on, you guys, you've got to use some imagination. This is nothing that a little makeover can't fix.
Replacing the dated countertop and painting the cabinets a deep gray give the kitchen an instant lift. For a sophisticated touch, we'll paint the walls a dove gray and punctuate it with orange accents. A sleek custom cabinet will give Marlin and Miles hideaway storage space, and a chaise lounge will provide comfy seating and keep the room feeling open.
I really like your ideas. I think it could really make it a contender.
All right, and what about if it's bang on budget, $750?
That makes things really good too.
That includes everything.
Utilities are on top, but that shouldn't be too much. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Do you want to make an offer?
I think it's something I'd have to think about.
Oh.
All right, well, I have one more to show you. Let's head out.
Okay.
Just minutes from downtown, I think this next apartment will give Marlin the lifestyle he wants and the kid-friendly neighborhood he needs.
Marlin, we're in a neighborhood that's very similar to where your sister lives. So it's got that residential, family-oriented feel, perfect for Miles, nice and safe, but we're really just blocks away from all the action and transit access that you really need.
Sounds good.
The apartment I'm about to show you is in the basement of a house, but it's got a patio.
Sounds good.
Let's go around and have a look.
Okay.
This is a 575 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment with air conditioning.
Come on in.
Oh, this is cool.
You'll see that there's laundry that's connected right in with the kitchen.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's actually very common in a basement apartment. The landlord's just trying to squeeze it in wherever they possibly can.
Right.
Oh, but there's a cost here.
At least there's laundry.
This is true.
True.
What do you think about the kitchen?
It's good. It's a good size. And the double sink is a nice touch too. The last place I was at only had one sink and made washing dishes terrible.
Oh, and he's domesticated.
Ah, I do try.
Let's carry on.
Ooh, this floor is all over the place.
It'll make cleaning so much easier for me.
You know what, it's yours, so whatever you wish.
All right, if Marlin's okay with the floor, that's enough said about that. What do you think about the living room?
This must be a pizzeria or something.
It does kind of feel like a pizzeria, doesn't it?
And it doesn't really have a very homey feel for me. I couldn't see myself watching Sunday night football here.
I know the brick and tile kind of make it feel cold, but I can do a lot with a space like this to make it feel much warmer.
Okay.
To add some pizzazz to this retro space, I'll remove the dated spindles that cut up the room. Painting out the walls a light gray will lighten up the heavy brick, while retaining a textural element. And a charcoal sofa and 2 ottomans provide plenty of seating.
So with a design like that, could you see yourself cozying up in here?
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Good, let's carry on.
Okay.
This is kind of an interesting room.
Strange place for a fridge.
That's all right. It's close to the living room. It'll be all right.
Spoken like a true bachelor.
Your space.
Yeah.
So this would be your bedroom.
Actually, it's roomy enough.
Really nice size room if you're gonna share the room with Miles, right? You could have a daddy bed and a little guy bed as well.
Yeah, we'd have some great sleepovers. It'd be a lot of fun.
I think it could be cool. Nice above grade windows.
Oh, I could help you out with some curtains, I guess.
All right.
Let's see if Mom can help out with the design in the bathroom.
All right.
Can you move around in this room?
Yeah. There's enough space for me.
Okay.
And not a single mention about the wacky tiles. I love it.
It gives it flair.
You seem to really like this place. I mean, you like the crazy tiles, you like the brick wall.
The brick, I love the brick. It gives it so much character, and everything else, the neighborhood, the shops.
This place has everything you're looking for and more. You've got your patio, you've got laundry, we're in a safe neighborhood that's close to all the shops and restaurants and the subway.
So yeah, it's great.
And it's $800, including utilities. So marginally over budget.
That's not bad. To get everything that I asked for, I can deal with $50.
So let's make an offer.
I don't know if I like it that much to make an offer right now.
You know that the rental market runs really quickly.
You have to decide.
I know. I think I need one more night to be 100% sure.
Okay, so if they're gone tomorrow, they're gone tomorrow.
If it's meant to be, it'll be.
Okay.
All right.
Let's head out.
Alrighty. It's kind of got me on edge because I'm not really sure which place I'm gonna pick over the other and which one will be the best fit for me.
Marlin likes everything but won't make a commitment on anything. All right, mister, I need to sleep on it.
All right.
Yesterday, we saw 3 places. I kind of felt like you liked all of them.
Yeah, they were all really nice.
So the first one we saw was out in the suburbs a little bit. Fabulous for Miles because the place had a nice backyard.
And I really liked the bathroom too. It was really, really nice. But the kitchen living room was kind of questionable.
It was tight, yeah, but I showed you how you could use it. Then we got a little bit closer to your sister's place.
Yes.
But the kitchen felt like it was maybe from the 60s. There was a cool fireplace.
Yeah, it was really nice. The bedroom was enormous, the biggest space that would be my bedroom ever. And the backyard was awesome too. It was one of my favorites.
They were all your favorites.
Yeah, they were.
That's the trouble, eh?
Okay, and then we ended the day at a place we called the Pizzeria because of all the tile and the brick.
Right.
That place was probably the biggest one I showed you.
Yeah, it really felt like separate spaces with the living room and yeah, the exposed brick was was awesome.
But that place was $800, slightly over budget.
Yeah, but the character of the place is totally worth it.
All right, I love that you liked that character. I was a little nervous showing it to you. All right, well, which one feels best? After sleeping on it.
Thought this day would never come.
When he has to make a decision?
I think I'm gonna go with apartment 3.
The pizzeria.
The pizzeria, yeah.
Olé!
Yeah, I really liked it.
Well, in order to make it yours, you should probably call the landlord right away, because I know lots of people were seeing it yesterday.
Okay. This is Marlin. I came and looked at your apartment yesterday with Jody. Oh, okay. Thanks. Bye.
That was quick.
Yeah. It looks like I waited too long and they rented the apartment.
I'm sorry.
I should have jumped on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so between the other two, we have a space that's really affordable, right? It was under budget.
Yeah.
And then we had the other place that was also in your sister's neighborhood that had sort of the 60s kitchen. So between those two, what would it be?
The second apartment.
Nice choice. That was my first choice for you.
Okay.
Okay, 60s kitchen. Mom, do you think I can cut it? I can make it look great?
I'm sure you will.
Okay, well, let's see if we lost that one too.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
This is a very competitive rental market. You have to act fast. You snooze, you lose.
So I made the call and I got the apartment. I'm super excited about it. I think it's gonna be a really nice home for me and Miles. I got a lot of help from my sister moving out of her place. And if I didn't know any better, I'd swear that there was some hidden meaning there.
I did have some mixed emotions. He has been here for quite some time. We got to spend some good time together, but I think it's good for him to get his own place and start on his own.
Marlin's move was a breeze. With most of his stuff in storage and being delivered later, it took no time at all to get moved into his new apartment.
Now that I'm here, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Jody can do with this place.
Marlin needs a sophisticated bachelor pad that's also kid-friendly. So a custom cabinet allows both Daddy's electronics and Miles' toys to be tucked away without overpowering the space. A sleek chaise lounge keeps the space feeling open and can be pushed up against the wall for more conventional sofa-style seating. Family photos and Miles' artwork give the space that homey feel.
Welcome home, Marlin.
This is not my place. I'm visiting somebody.
A transformation.
I love all the orange.
You like the orange?
I love the orange, yeah.
Marlin's basement apartment was dark and dated. The huge fireplace was the focal point of the room, which created some layout challenges.
And this is
Beautiful.
This is unreal. What is this? A daybed?
It's a chaise.
A chaise. A chaise.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to learn how to say it.
To maximize the floor plan, I opted for this chaise lounge as an alternative to a traditional couch.
It's less expensive, and its low profile keeps the room feeling open.
It's awesome. It's perfect. That's me.
And what do you think of the storage unit?
Great for all the little things. My VCR, my DVD player.
We built a fantastic wall unit with sliding storage for books, toys, and media components. The melamine finish makes it easy to clean and very low maintenance.
The sides come in and out, so it can look really nice and tidy.
The pictures. Look at the foliage, and my pictures are up there. All the stuff from Miles that he's given to me.
What do you think about the light fixture?
I didn't even notice this. Whoa. That's awesome. Honestly, you have me feeling like, I'm kind of a big shot now.
All right.
Yeah. It feels really homey for a place that I would never believe would be mine.
Well, let's see if you like your kitchen.
Oh my God. This isn't even the same place.
See?
Modern kitchen.
Right.
Mod.
Modern kitchen. It used to look really old, you thought, right?
Yeah.
This is not the same place.
This is exciting.
I don't even know what to say about it.
With the landlord's permission, we gave the kitchen cupboards an update with a coat of dark gray paint and switched out the hardware with modern geometric cabinet pulls.
Changed the countertop.
That countertop is awesome.
And a new faucet, right? It doesn't take a lot to make a really big difference.
Right. This, oh my God.
You have a kitchen table.
I have dishware. I have an area to entertain.
A small-scale dining table with transparent chairs allows ample space for seating and entertaining. Pops of orange in the artwork and accessories keep the design fresh and masculine.
Wow, this is lovely.
Yeah.
I so love the color, and actual dining area.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Really fresh, right? And a fresh coat of paint in a nice light gray keeps the space really bright. We also put some frosting on the window so you have a little bit of privacy, but you still get a lot of natural light.
Sweet. I'm actually gonna have to have people over now and cook for people, but it's
Homey.
I don't know. This is it's really homey.
Mommy approved too.
That's great.
We spent $998 on this makeover.
The bulk of that on the custom-made media unit and the kitchen update.
Thank you so much for all of it. You've totally exceeded any kind of expectation I had.
You had lots of help too from Mom and your sister, so.
Thanks, Mom.
No more couch surfing. Now Marlin has a beautiful, bright home for himself and his son. Finally, the fresh start he was looking for when he moved to the city.
Feel good?
Feels fantastic.
All right.
Feels fantastic.
All right.
Feels like home, Mom.
Oh, wow.
Here's home.
Great.
Yeah.
Lovely home. This will be perfect for me when I come visit.
You're gonna be on my sofa like I was on yours.
That's right.
And then here's my kitchen, dining room / kitchen.
I'm a little jealous, I have to say.
That's all right. You can come by anytime. I love it. I was telling Mom that I'm probably never gonna want to leave now.